Now at a point where Marjorie Taylor Greene is naming the genocide in Gaza and Bernie Sanders still refuses to use the word, saying it's a legal term, we need to be careful with it. Bernie Sanders is the perfect example of a liberal Zionist, one who refuses to name the root cause of this suffering, the root cause of the violence, which is Zionism. Zionism created the project of Israel. Zionism created its systems of apartheid and oppression, which the Palestinian people have been subjected to for decades. Bernie Sanders and other liberal Zionists like himself seek to offload the blame of this genocide, of this death and destruction that Israel has wrought for the past 2 years in front of the whole world, onto the Netanyahu government and onto his cronies, instead of the ideology that spawned them. Zionism is settler colonialism. It's a supremacist ideology that says that only Jewish Zionists have the right to self-determine in Palestine. It excludes the rights of Palestinians and requires the denial of their rights into the future to maintain the legitimacy of their project to build an ethno-state in Palestine. That is why Zionists feel they must clear Gaza out. They must ethnically cleanse the Palestinians into a third country. They can't let them inside of Israel, because if they did, they would have to let them vote. And if they let them vote, they're going to gain the political power to turn the state of Israel away from its course towards a Jewish ethno-state. That's really as simple as one can explain it. The same fate will happen to the West Bank if Zionism is not put to a stop. Israel has just passed, a resolution, non-binding resolution, saying they're going to annex all of the West Bank. The Israeli minister in charge of the West Bank settlement program, Bezalel Smotrich, the finance minister for Israel, says that 2025 is the year to annex the entirety of the West Bank. What do you think is going to happen to those Palestinians? The Zionist project to build a greater Israel leaves no room for Palestinians or Arabs or anyone else besides Jewish Zionists, for that matter. Many Zionists today were raised to be Zionists from birth, taught that Palestinians aren't a real thing. They're fake people, that the country of Palestine is not real, that the Palestinians have no claim over the land, no heritage or culture. They are taught that Palestinians want to kill and slaughter Jews. Illegal settlers in the West Bank tell their children that the reason Palestinians hate them is because they're Jewish, not because they're living on their stolen land, which they had recently ethnically cleansed. Zionism is very twisted. It's backwards. It needs to be abandoned. And a lot of the goals and propaganda used to perpetuate this genocide, which the Zionist project has launched, it's culminated in this genocide, is the same tactics used by Nazis. It parallels Nazism in its supremacy, ideology, the dehumanization of everyone else. Zionism must be abandoned. If you agree, follow me for more. Thank you, and free Palestine.